Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. We have a question here from YouTube user Ebenezer. Fantastic name, Ebenezer. And Ebenezer asked us, hello, what is the best course of action when the employer during an EEOC settlement conference requests that you leave and that they might pay you $100,000, or if you stay, they will pay you $20,000 and reassign you. So, first off, we must reference the classic song, Should I Stay or Should I Go Now? But that is essentially the question posed to you, right? Do you want this job? Is this job worth enough to you that it makes sense for you to walk away from 100K, which will be taxed and your attorney will get a piece of, right? So keep that in mind. I don't know what your deal is with your counsel, but your counsel is probably going to get a piece, and Uncle Sam is going to get a piece as well. So, is it worth it to you to walk away from whatever you get to keep from the 100 grand, instead get 20 grand, of which your attorney will still take their piece, and so will Uncle Sam, and keep the job? Do you want to go into work every day with the people that you sued? Do you want to keep an attorney's card in your wallet, waiting for the day that someone retaliates against you and you get a fresh claim? Personally, if I was you, and if I had my own general lack of EQ, right, my emotional quotient's quite low, I would likely be tempted to take the 20 grand, go back to the job, and wait for some idiot on the job to do something negative to me, and then sue again for retaliation. And I'll tell you flat out, I've got clients who've done this 8, 9 times. After the 9th time, I usually say, hey, why don't you go find a new attorney? This is getting weird. But the reality is retaliation happens. It's part of the world. If you sue someone, people might do something nasty to you. And if you feel safe and you feel comfortable going and experiencing that, it can be fairly lucrative. You can have yourself a little cottage industry of retaliation claims. Now, that being said, you need to factor in your well-being. Not everyone is comfortable doing that, right? I might do it because I've got a low EQ and I don't really understand when people are really mad at me. I've received death threats from people that I thought I was cool with. Not proud of that, but I do think it's pretty funny, right? So I might be comfortable going to a job where everybody hates me. I'm not saying everyone hates you, but maybe some of them do because you sue. They could be mad about that. So when you're asking me what's the best thing to do, pardon me, it depends almost entirely on you, right? What are you comfortable with? What outcome do you want? What are your job prospects? If you take 100 grand and walk out on this job, do you have a new job like that, right? I mean, is that the situation in your industry where you are? In that case, that's another reason why you might want to go. Take the cash, get the job somewhere else, right? There's different considerations, and it's always going to be what's best for you. And what I like about the situation, Ebenezer, I'm not going to read your last name. I like that you're making the choice. I like that your attorney's not pushing you if you're represented. If you're not represented, great job. You're killing it on your own, right? So, and I apologize everyone for the cough, but I got to make the videos. I took the weekend off, thinking the cough would go away. It did. So, listen. Figure out what you might owe an attorney if you owe an attorney. Figure out what you might owe in taxes on that 100K and that 20K. Make an informed decision. Calculate your earning potential in this job. Calculate your earning potential if you exit and go get another job. Consider the stress and the potential income of future retaliation claims. Balance everything and decide what's right for you. That is my recommendation to you. I hope it helps. I wish you great luck. I wish you great success here. You all may notice I've been doing shorter videos this week. I have to head to Portugal on Friday, so I've got to film a bunch of videos for while I'm gone. And I'm just kind of cranking them out. And these short ones, I can answer a lot of questions. I think these are fairly good answers. They're not, listen, I'm not talking for 20 minutes every night, but I think I'm getting a lot of information out in a nice, compact format. I think there's something to be said for that. So Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these shorter videos. YouTube does not like them. YouTube is very firm with me. They would like me to do 8-minute videos at a minimum. But I just don't really have time for that right now. I need to be cranking out like 3-4 videos a day to cover me while I'm gone. I'm going to a wedding in Portugal, and I'm very excited about it. The home of port wine, apparently. I didn't know that. Should have known that. Port wine, Portugal. Should have known. Porto, the city. Yeah, I should have known. I didn't know. I didn't know. Somebody at the wedding hit me up for a wine tour, and they're like, hey, yeah, we're doing a port wine tour. And I was like, that sounds kind of sweet. Why are we doing port wine? And they were like, because it's Portugal, and we're going to be in Porto, you idiot. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. I now understand what port wine is and where it comes from. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment down below, share the channel so it will grow. Take care, everyone. Good luck, Ebenezer.